Most of the Nonas do it in a stainless steel pan, but most of you are doing it in big Teflon, which is why you have Teflon Sunday sauce and not a real Sunday sauce. Two types of beef rib with the bone in. We got some beautiful homemade sausage that we're just gonna throw in like this. One hot sausage. We're of course cooking it to high and to medium low. And we're gonna sear this meat up to get the fond. The magic happens right here. It's a secret big Italian families don't want you to know, is where you sear the meat before and get those beautiful brown bits of fond. Wait till you see this. And it has to be done in a steel Dutch oven. Big Teflon is just gonna give you big Teflon sauce. Up having this in Nona's basement, there was no such thing as Teflon pots big enough to make the Sunday sauce. So that's why you can't really replicate it unless you're using a stainless steel pot like this, 8-quart, you get it at the top of my page. But as you can see, the meat's glued to the pan right now, guys. It's gonna naturally unstick and tell you when to flip it like all stainless steel can do. All right, when it's naturally ready to flip, there's a nice sear on that sausage. So this guy's doing beautiful sear. This guy's still glued to the pan, so is this guy. Seconds later, let's check. Beautiful. That's all flavor right there. And this step is the difference that makes the difference. Now we have flavor. Take a whole onion, drop it right in there, into that fond. A couple smashed cloves of garlic, deglazed, a little bit of red wine, quarter of a bottle. There's pretty much a guarantee your favorite restaurant are using these tomatoes. Let's drop them in. Beautiful. Never waste anything in there. Get a little bit of water, pour the rest in. This is gonna cook until all this meat is just tender like butter. About 2 to 4 hours. See you then. When there's about an hour or two left, I'm gonna drop the meatballs in raw. It's really important you put the meatballs in second, because if you leave them in the same length as everything else, they'll get mushy. Doing them just like my Nona did here, but you could also bake these off or fry them up. And when you drop meatballs in raw, it's really important you don't stir it right away. These have been sitting for about 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna give it a gentle stir with a wooden spoon so I don't break them up. This is thick 5 layers of metal, so the bottom doesn't burn. Now I'm gonna take this basil, tore it in half, dump it in. Gonna infuse the last 20 minutes into this sauce. One thing you should never forget about is that side fond right here. Go all the way around the pan here and get all that flavor. That side fond is the difference that makes a difference. If you scrape this in there towards the end, it's gonna have that taste nobody's ever gonna put their finger on. They're gonna love it. Now what I'm gonna do is taste it for some salt. It's time to take all this meat out, guys. Look at how tender this is. Are you kidding me? Beautiful sausage. Look how tender that is. It's like butter. We're gonna mix a little bit with the pasta here. We're gonna serve it up. A couple scoops on a nice white plate. Then we're gonna take some beautiful fresh sauce here. Pour a little on top like that. Just a little bit on top like that. Fresh basil from Papa Steele's garden, put it on top. Top it with some cheese like this. All right, guys, so we got some of this beef rib here. Fall off the bone tender. Gonna grab a meatball, a little piece of sausage. Look at that bone-in beef rib fall off the bone, guys. This is Sunday dinner.